All right, everybody, I'm going to share this dream that I had last night. I was getting ready to attend somebody's wedding. Um, I remember uh, walking around this hall where this wedding was going to take place, meeting people. Later on in the dream, I remember everybody saying, we're going to get ready to do this one dance. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't dance. I mean, I groove, but I don't dance. And I said to myself, man, I ain't doing that. And then out of nowhere, this one dude just walks in the middle of the aisle and demonstrates the dance that everybody was going to do. And he went, you know how everybody make that train and they make two sides and you come in between them and you do your dance moves and you get to the end and it's somebody else's turn. Well, that's what the dude did, and he got all the way down to the end of the bar. And then it was like, okay, who's next? And I walked away from that. And then I left and I went down this hallway, and then I ended up outside. And when I was outside, I was walking up this hill, and for some reason I took a path off to the left. And this path off to the left had this material like it was from another planet, not ours. So it looked like molten lava-shaped rocks, but it wasn't the color of molten lava. And it was like it had a jelly feeling to it, and then your feet would stick to it just a little bit. And I was climbing up these little round, rectangular, rounded off pieces, and then when I got up to the top, keep in mind I could still see the road off to my left. I don't know why I took this path. And then it ended up and it showed a cave, like a cave system. And I looked in there, it was all lit up and everything. And I said, oh no, I ain't going in there. So I turned around and went back down and got back on the road. And then I ended up walking up the road and I made it to this house. I guess I was headed to this one house. And when I got there, there was two girls, two thin-built women in this house, and there was this one dude that was in there with them. And I thought maybe that would have been their boyfriend, or he was pimping these girls or something, but he wasn't. But I just thought it might have been his girls. So when I went in there, the one girl walked up to me and she said, will you please go out with her? And I'm like, her? What? And I'm looking at her like, I'd love to go out with you. I'm telling myself that. And I looked at her and she was like, no, I mean, go out with her for me because she likes me. She wants me. But I said, oh, you don't want to be with her. I said, okay, yeah, she is kind of beautiful. And all of a sudden, that changed. And I ended up, I guess, leaving that place, and I'm walking down this road, and I walk over to a helicopter, and a helicopter said, get in. So I got in this helicopter, and I was driving it. Well, I started to fly it. I pulled up on the sticks, and I started flying this helicopter, and then I landed it, and the same guy that I seen in this house, he wanted me to give him a ride. So I picked him up and he said, I got to get back to that wedding. I'm getting married. And I said, oh, okay. So I gave him a ride. He got in and I knew exactly what I was doing. Never flew a helicopter a day in my life. And it was like one of them private helicopters. It was nice, decked out, switches everywhere. But I got in and I was like, my hands was really touching these controls. I was in this seat. I was flying out and my legs I was me. And I'm flying, and we went up, and then we caught some telephone wires and some power lines, but nothing happened. They just got tangled up. Crazy thing is that the helicopter got stuck, and I don't know how. I grabbed this branch as the helicopter's going up, and I'm holding onto this branch with two arms and clutching onto the helicopter with my legs, and the dude is looking like, how in the hell is you? But it was normal. So it was like we had special abilities, so we didn't think nothing of like, wow, I'm really holding this helicopter up to get it tangled off of these trees and wires. So I said, once I hold on to this, you climb out and you untangle the wires, and he did. So we go back down, and that was pretty much the end of that, because then the dream switched to me in a helicopter with a YouTuber, and I'm not going to say their names to screw their channel up because she's really awesome. But I was in this airplane with this YouTuber, and I wasn't flying this airplane, but this airplane was about to crash, and I knew it. And I said, oh my goodness, this plane is about to crash. And it's flying, and it's going down, and it's going down. And my first instinct was to run up there and grab the pilot stick. And when I did, I remember this movie with Denzel Washington called Flight, and he said, and the thing kept saying, pull up, pull up. So I ran over and I grabbed both sticks. It was 2 pilot sticks. And I grabbed one in the left hand and one in the right, and I'm pulling up, and I got up in the air, and then it started flying up. And then I realized I wasn't in an airplane. I was in a spaceship. I was flying a spaceship with like lots of technology in it. So this was a spaceship that had crashed. And the more I think about it, the ship never crashed, or it would have exploded. What had happened was this alien ship must have crashed, and I just happened to witness it inside it while it crashed. I'm thinking I was in this spaceship when it crashed, but it didn't crash. It crashed, but it didn't explode. And it allowed me to run up and grab the controls. I didn't look for bodies laying nowhere. And I'm flying this thing up in the air and twirling, and it's doing all kind of spin spirals in the air. And it was me that was actually doing that. So I just thought I'd share that dream with y'all, and I'll tell y'all the next one in a second. All right. Thanks for watching. Hit that bell for notifications. Get his video a thumbs up, and please get his video a super thanks. Going down in the bottom, it don't hurt to give a super thanks. Or you could donate to my Cash App, which is down in the description. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching.